are all kinds of drivers out there. That's why Progressive Snapshot personalizes your insurance rate based on your driver.
Whiskey bottles and brand new cars. Oak tree, you're in my way. There's too much coke and too much smoke. Look what's going on inside you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of death around you. Angel of darkness is upon you. Stuck a need on your arm. So take another toke, have a blow for your nose. One more drink, fool, would drown you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of death around you. Now they call you Prince Charming. Can't speak a word when you're full of blues. Say you'll be alright come tomorrow, but tomorrow might not be here for you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of death around you. Oh, you are fool, you. Gone, stick them needles in your arm. I've been there before. One little problem that confronts you. Got a monkey on your back. Just one more fix, Lord, might do the trick. Kicks. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of death around you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of death around you. Oh, you're a fool, you.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see here. Let's see who's in the chat. Purple one, hey, how you doing? Oh, you like my music? Thanks. I'm Tay. How are you? Good to see you. Haley, Julia. How you guys doing? Oh shit! I always do that, don't I? I always have the mic all the way in the other room. How is that now? Oh shit, what's happening? What the hell is going on here? All right, here we go. So, I just wanted, first of all, let's start off with, hey, Blue Devil, Unbridled. How the hell do you say that? Redmond, I guess? Is there a delay? Let's see. See if we can fix that. We're having storms here. This shit is terrible. Damn, this shit is not playing right today. Bear with me. I'm trying to get this. This shit ain't trying to work today. It's not. It's kicking me out and kicking me back in and kicking me out. Edie? That's how you say it? Edie Redmond? Cool. All right. So I just wanted to, I got a records request from the university today. Well, not today, a little while ago. I think last week. I got so much of an issue checking my emails. It's crazy. Like, I check them, but then I don't see them, or I don't know. I'm just an idiot, probably. So I want to see if I can find that and bring that up, because it's for the behavior records for the frats, for like the Greek system, the frats and sororities. From 2022 to 2024. They said they received it 20 days ago is when I sent this in. Let me see. Let me get it on the screen here. Let's see here. All right. Hold on one sec. Anyway, they said they were going to take all the way till July 29th or something like that. Oh shit, let me resize it. Okay, now I'm learning OBS, so you guys, you know it's a shit show over here. Okay, can you guys see that? So I sent the request on May 7th, or that's when they say they received it. And then they said they would respond before June 29th. So I contacted them and I said, where's that picture at? Oh, yeah, see, I don't know. If you guys donate, I don't know how to set it up to where it pops up yet. So I don't get a notification. So if I don't thank you like right away, it'll be in like I'll do a post of it because I only know when I see them when I go check them. You know, like when I go check my Cash App is when I see like, oh shit, I got a donation, or I'll see it in the email. I don't know how to I'm trying to figure out how to set it up so it pops up so I get a notification. But I'm a little slow, so I won't say your other name. Thank you so much. It's all appreciated. Oh, I got you. I wouldn't do that. Where is the damn? I'm so unorganized. It's crazy. And I can't just pop up my email. I already doxed myself one time on here. Had to delete the whole live. And we'll get into the to the pictures, and I'm just a slow starter. Where the hell is it? I don't know. I'll find it on my tablet and email it to myself or something. But yeah, so they sent me this a while ago. I just found it like last week sometime. So I wrote them back and I said basically I want to know why it's going to take that long. Okay. Do I have to be monetized for that? Is that to go through YouTube? Or is it just like a regular like a separate app? But anyway, I asked them why it's going to take so long and what is the reason for them taking so long. And then I got that email Friday I got the Linda Lane footage, and this came in as well. The Linda Lane came from MPD. This is from the University of Idaho. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not monetized material. YouTube hates me. So I can't stand the way we're the creator and they're making money off of our creation, and we get the creators get the low end. Yeah, yeah, Birdie and Lana. That was crazy. Lana is. I commented on the live. I hope nobody ever cheats on Lana because she's coming with spreadsheets, color coded, and all the receipts. I mean, she's on it. So from 2022 to 2024, the behavior. I wanted it because I wanted to find out why the frats were suspended, like what their what they were suspended for, what they did, what the disciplinary sheets or whatever, disciplinary action reports from 22 to 24. And I can't find the fucking email. I'll have to make it and post it, but the records could be yours for $500. Like, what the fuck is like? I don't understand how public records can be charged. I mean, can be you can, how can people be made to pay for public records? It's not. It can't be legal, and I don't think it is. And that's why in 2027, when I got my court date, they're gonna hear it all from me. All right, let's get into these. This is batch 1 or batch 2, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is batch 1. Maybe. Okay, everybody see that? Motherfucker. There's gotta be a way. To do this and this at the same time. And I think there is. Hold on, guys. One sec. I'm trying to get this shit together. Okay, can you still see that? I lost the chat. There should be a cap. It's crazy, Juliana. But you guys can see these pictures, right? Okay, cool. So like I said, this is batch 1. And I don't know if they Yeah, I know. I have to like I don't know how to see it. I don't know how to like see it with my screen and see it with I'm trying. Hold on. All right, how about now? Good? Shit. What the hell did I just do? All right, let's see here. We might get started sometime today. I don't know how I just did that, how I had it set up. And now I can't get it back set up. There we go. All right, let's go. All right. Yeah, it ain't easy. Hey, Miss Q. See this rock right here in the middle? I know it's not blood. Well, I mean, I think it's not blood. And also, somebody was looking out Xana's window. That is the official, in Baltimore, we call it the crackhead blind, where you get high and you're looking out the window and you break the blind because you bent it. That's what we call that. But none of these other rocks, I mean, they have a little bit of red in them, but I guess it wouldn't be blood. I don't think. And this is the first batch that came out. I mean, you can tell this Jeep's been sitting here for a while. I I don't know, man. The further we go, the longer this case goes on, the more I really don't understand. Like, have no idea. But I believe it happened a lot earlier than they said it did. I think like maybe 2, 3 o'clock, like they first told us. But the police didn't install these lights. You know what I mean? These lights were. I don't see how Molly did not see the numbers. I mean, the house looks dark in September, and in the noise complaint, but it's lit up crazy right now. What the hell is that? Is that Is that the apartment right there? I don't know what I think, Purple. I can't wrap my head around it. I start thinking one thing, and then information comes out that completely completely knocks it on its ass. Where are these lights? What's up, Lucy? I don't remember seeing them in the living room though. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Hey, I guess I do. Well, we know now from this picture, Xana's Civic had exhaust. That's not a normal exhaust. I'm brand new. That's why I'm going through these pictures first. Um, yeah, I think Molly was there before 3 o'clock. That's what I think. It's got exhaust and hubcaps. But I know one thing that I do know for certain in this case, that the officials are involved. Whether it's Pullman, um, the school, the police. It's not just some dumbass college students that have fucking fooled the world, or that are trying to fool the world. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what's on this. I don't know. Let's go back. I don't know. There might be a better pic of it, like from the door. We'll check it out. Hey, what's up, Satire? I don't know. They probably paid somebody to paint it that wasn't too tall, and that's as far as he could reach. He said, give me the first half of the money. I'll paint. I'll start, And then I'll when I finish, you give me the second part, the second half. And he never came back because the ladder was down there. Right. There's no steps to the back deck. Wouldn't that be some shit if there was a light bulb camera right there? Hey, best of me. Like, when the fuck was trash day? I mean, they got so much trash piled up. I like my idea better, Sherlock. So I guess that's where don't hook up no more wires here. This pole's bad. Instead of taking it out, instead of removing the pole, just paint it red. And you know what this looks like right here? This is where people jump the fence. When I had my house in high school, my fence looked like this, and that's exactly what we were doing. We would jump the fence, and we would jump the fence in the same spot all the time, and that's exactly what happened to the pole. Yeah, some short guy painted it. No, they wanted a red pole, and some guy just only took half the money, so they only painted half the pole. I mean, anything's possible. I wish they would show like where these are. Like that don't show me shit. Coming up the hill from 1118. That's how they power their defibrillator, Lucy. Wait, that's a boot. That's a shoe print if I ever saw one. Oh one. I don't even remember seeing a number one. Wasn't the treehouse down by like Walenta and Taylor, like the intersection, kind of like right behind 1119? That's where that blurred out tree was. My fat ass dog would kill you if he tried to do compressions. You know, what's crazy is you're going to pick up evidence as soon as possible. Yeah, exactly, satire. Why would you leave a bag here? That bag's got DNA all in it. I guarantee it. Oh, there's a tree stand and a tree house? I thought they were the same thing. They're two different things. I mean, I know they're two different things, but there's a tree stand in a tree around here, and then there's a tree house. Not the tree house, like the party house, the tree house. But the tree stand is when you make a left and go up Walenta, right? Or maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. It always, I always wondered why nobody talked about how Maddie's window was also accessible by the balcony, by the deck. Everybody always says the slider. Right? Yeah, I know. Okay, that's what I thought. I was okay. Okay, I'm with you. Right? Exactly. I know. I know what you're talking about. It's right behind the 1119 house on Walenta. I mean, not right behind it, but right, like kind of back and to the left. Yeah, all these windows are interesting. What the hell is this? What the fuck? Oh, never mind. It's the pole. Smoke another one. And fucking Dylan's window. You just slide it and hop out. Yeah, exactly. And that's perfect. And there's steps right here. It's not even that real. It's not even that hard. Walk down and then onto the steps. I mean, it's not steps, but it's steps. Yeah, I do. Anybody that was in that house that says they didn't hear anything is a lying piece of shit. What's up, Skull? Is that where that is? Where it was like a random, like little park. It had blood on the steps. That's up behind there. Did they not? Did they not redact that? What a bunch of fucking idiots. Shit. Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. Damn, I'm not even on live chat. I don't even know how to tell how many people are in here. Oh shit, what? Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense at all. 24 what? Oh, okay. I got you. I see, I don't forgot. Ever notice the clothes? Whoa, come on. Yes, I did. Thank you. Is there a lot more shit on the tub? Damn, moving up in the world. Right, exactly. Exactly. And Molly couldn't see this. And that's even darker than it was. Wait, I thought these wasn't this the one that it was blacked out? Excuse me. Let's talk about your car warranty. I like how all these fireballs are everywhere, and then the wrapper to the 6-pack is in Bethany's room. Hold up. Oh, I thought that shit was redacted. What the fuck is that? And there's a whole bunch of shit. there's first of all, you got the civil rights case that was going on that was just settled and sealed in December 2022. They were suing. There was like 5 people suing the university. Scott Green, deputy director of the OCRI, director. Um, that case was going on since August or May or March, one of them. The whole shit with the sex scandal at WSU or Pullman, whichever one that was, I can't remember. The one kid that died, Max something or I can't remember his name. Max Whittle or Max Little or something like that. It seems like anybody who dies in Idaho, Moscow, Washington, anywhere of that nature, it's always a suicide. Everything's placed all nice. Maxwell Pitts, good job. You get a star. Yeah, and then the other guy, the cop leaving at 4:30, leaving his shift at 4:30. On the day of the murders. I think, yeah, you know what? That's one of my biggest. That's one of my theories. Is somebody in this house, or this house was part of the sex scandal, and either this was the rooms above the bar in the Western days. I'm not gonna call it what it is. It's a whorehouse, I think. Um, and I think it's got a lot to do with that. I think it was put out there very early that it had nothing to do with sex. Hey, Denmark. Um, and Greg Jenkins or whatever the hell his name is, saying that, oh, this is gonna turn our what you call it around, turn our what the fuck, turn our reputation around. Like, that's what you got to say about this murder? It's gonna take the heat off of y'all and your sex scandal? It's funny that I can't remember his name. I keep wanting to say Whitcomb. Whitman? I think it's Whitman. Um, he was involved in that shit. I think they all were. And I think, yeah, I don't know how big she was, but she was into true crime. That's what they say. But if you think WSU police were banging students and they weren't, and Moscow wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, you don't think the ones over at WSU were talking about, hey, cops talk. We all talk. We know where to go. We know what's what. Who's gonna give us free breakfast? You know? I mean, I'm not gonna say we all know where the whores are. I mean, but Curtis Whitman, you guys are on point. But there's a reason that all these cops went different places. This is a case. This is a career maker. You don't go anywhere. You don't. The only place you go after a case like this is up. You don't go out. You know what I mean? You don't get transferred to a new place. You don't get hidden. You get promoted. You get to do whatever the hell you want. Who the fuck is Tom Cruise? Probably. You never know, Kane. It's close to um Oregon. But that that sex scandal runs deep. And Rosie did disappear. And they wanted $1,900 for his CAD reports. I mean, not all of the CAD reports, but they're keeping this shit hidden. I don't know. A lot of people took classes at WSU. Josie did. You got to remember, these kids weren't just. I mean, these people. What's up? What up, Kane? These kids weren't just babysitting for the coach, for one coach. They were babysitting for everybody. Babysitting in quotes. You know what I mean? Was that, is that the nexus? The babysitting? Was that the, no. I sent them my shit. And I actually have another one. Hold on one sec. I was muted. Kane, when did he find that out? There's no record of Dylan taking classes? Yeah, he definitely, there was no reason for him to walk up. That noise complaint wasn't for 1122, but he made it sound like the noise complaint was a blanket complaint. Oh, there's the lights. See, I swear the Sigma Chi party was, I think it was a 1122 party. We still ain't seen them actual complaints uh, um uh, about Brian. Right. Well, one of the noise complaints came from the Moyes. They I think Lana had the 911 call. The one that lives right behind him on Malenta, up on the hill. And this chair always I was always suspicious about this chair. And who asked me? Hottie. Yeah, no, I just checked my PayPal is I don't they're I don't know why it's froze. I sent in all the information and it I think I set it up as like a business. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Because somebody sent some there when the person sent it there, they wanted a receipt for a sale or something. I don't know. I haven't even messed with it. I just looked at it and it still says it's got a big red line at the top. I have been better than and Kane, it was completely totaled. No hope for it. Is that two routers? Oh, okay. This door was kicked in. 100%. The bathroom door was kicked in. See that? See that? That's from the latch. Some of those vents have new screws or screws with paint scratched off. Always first the head. Yeah, they were sure something with the vents. The one that they took a picture straight, straight on the vent with the screws that were like scratched open and like I think that's what they thought something was in there. Right, that's fresh. I mean, that's 100%. Because it even looks like it tore the catch, the metal piece. If that metal piece was gone when they painted, this wood wouldn't be here. This would be all painted over. There's a metal piece that goes right here. See the screw holes? They kicked that bitch in. Right, exactly. I couldn't think of the word. That's what it's called, striker. Right, exactly. And the only paper towels that you find in this house are downstairs in Bethany's, like, the utility closet. I still can't get over how they didn't test the gum that they found in the backpack. I still don't think there's water in these cups. If there was water in the cups, see that line? The ball would be sitting above the line, and it's almost right at the line. The ball would be sitting on top of the water. It wouldn't be sitting as low as it is. So there's no water in these cups. I don't think. See how low that ball is? Right. That ball would be up here. How come we never found out what's on any of these Polaroids? I mean, not Polaroids, disposable cameras. This house, it just looks staged. I think I've seen one towel in this whole house. One was bunched up on the floor. Oh, two, because I think one was hanging up in the bathroom. I mean, but if you glued them to the table, when you make it in the cup, you're supposed to remove a cup that you make it in. If they're glued to the table, you can't take the cup away because when you make it in a cup, you take the cup away and then you go down to one cup. That's what makes it hard when you're trying to get it in the last cup. So gluing them to the table would defeat the purpose of the game. Jen shared some pics of the pile of garbage bags in the back of one of the frats on the next day. Really? There's way too much shady shit. We made steaks, or I made steaks, and then we ate. Yeah, or the tote that got driven away at 10:30 in the morning. Oh, so you just don't take away the cups. You just shoot and drink, shoot and drink. I mean, that's a good way to get fucked up. Right, exactly. Now, I know that's not the fucking pole. Why does that happen? So this is the window to the front. No? Yeah. No. Is it? No, this is the window to the front. And that's the window to the front. And that's the window to the rear. Oh shit, somebody. Can you hear me now? I clicked the button down on the volume. Can you hear me now? Hold on. How about now? Alright. No, I clicked the button down. I always had an issue with these lights too. Always thought there was blood in the upstairs window at the top of the steps. This one? Oh, the one down here. They don't take too many photos of it. Shit, I just did it again. Hmm. Good catch, satire. What the fuck is that? That looks like a bloody like something. You know what I mean? Like some kind of matter. What is this? Right? I can't believe the fucking university wants $500 for the disciplinary records. That shit's crazy. They're just taking a page right out of Moscow's book. No, University of Idaho. I requested them from University of Idaho. What was the dresser at the top of the stairs? Shit, I was muted again. Hey, Nene. Thanks, Hottie. I don't know what I would do without you guys. It'd be muted. I don't know. It could be satire. It definitely isn't transfer. Sound check. So, you know what's crazy? Looking at this right here and thinking back to what Jack D says. I don't remember the code. I just remember the pattern. This isn't a very pattern rich, like, you know how if you got a phone keypad, like the old school phones, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the 0 under the 8. That is more of a pattern, like you have a pattern. This isn't really pattern. It's 5 numbers up top, 5 numbers on the bottom. Press the 4-digit code. No. Not using grandma's computer no more. I got a laptop. And grandma said I wasn't allowed it over our house anymore. Just kidding. And you know what I was just thinking? Fucking, it was dirty ass Lakeland that used the fucking toilet last. Hanger. Yeah, I mean, I know it's possible, but now why this? That looks like it was hit. That just looks weird. Oh, sorry. I was just looking at that picture. When I'm muted, that's when I say all the most important stuff. Now look how bright that shit is. There ain't no way Molly didn't know this address. And I'm with I'm with Lana. I think Molly had the DoorDash before 3 o'clock. Yeah, I don't think any of them girls, um, with everybody that had the front door code, we're gonna take a shower in that downstairs bathroom. I think Bethany would walk upstairs to the second floor and take a shower up there. I mean, if you're a female, would you feel comfortable taking a shower or going to the bathroom in as like revolving door as that house is? I mean, I don't think that any of them are. I don't think they knew how many people had that code had the code. If it wasn't changed from the year before, that's why I think there was a man living down here or somewhere, one of the rooms. There was security there. And I really honestly think that it was a house. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're not gonna brush your teeth in your bedroom. I understand that. Right, that's true. That's true. And I mean, all you really have to do was lock the deadbolt when you're going to get a shower, and it wouldn't matter who had the code if you locked the deadbolt. You need a key for the deadbolt. Right. They didn't change. I don't think they did. I don't think they changed the code. This ladder always just weirded me out, man. I guess not weirded me out, but it makes you think. And they just tie evidence. I mean, crime scene tape off to it. No, not really. You don't make me scratch my head really because I think I'm pretty sure that I know what he was. He was there to. I mean, I don't want to say pimp because I think he was just I think he was just the babysitter. But this house, people need to start calling this house what it is. It is what it is. I mean, in Xana's room, the dresser under the window is the nearest or neatest part of her room. Yeah, that's true. If you're saying neatest, but I mean, hey Michelle, I honestly believe this house was, what did they used to call it? Ill repute. But that's what it is. And I think Hunter was there to. He was like the security, the watcher, I guess. It's funny. Guess who else had boots in their window? She wanted to be like Maddie so bad, or Kaylee, or Maddie, or Kaylee. I don't know. You're right, Bop House. Exactly, exactly. No, hell no. My daughter. What? Nope. I wouldn't let my daughter go to college right now. Go be a plumber. Go learn how to weld. Right. Maddie had her pink boots. The Cougar House. Or the Cougar Den. Ain't that what they called it? I mean, people need to call it how it is. You know what I mean? Living in this, treating that shit with kid gloves and not talking about what it is. The university just don't want it to get out that this was a house where the cops and the faculty came to smash young girls. I mean, not young girls because they're over 8. I mean, they're allowed to do whatever they want. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what they want to do. The bitch didn't even graduate college yet, and she's got a Range Rover. What do you think she's doing? Babysitting? No, I was just saying Cougar Den because they had the. If you think it's not happening at this university and it's only happening at the university 4 miles away, you're in the wrong chat. That state line don't stop nothing. You think I mean, that's fine. We can disagree. But we don't know what they were. We know what we're told they are. The perfect little children. The perfect little college students. Bullshit. Who do you know in college that ain't fucking everyone and doing whatever they want? That's, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. But there's a reason, and it doesn't just stop at cops. You got judges, lawyers, all types of shit. I mean, what other reason would they have for having a son of a bitch in spare room with a treadmill right behind the computer screen? And they don't have to be hookers to be sex workers. OnlyFans is sex work. If you're playing with your pussy on camera for money, that's sex work. Yeah, Maddie had the pink boots in her window. Dylan has the black boots in her window. I didn't think it was that far away. Well, look at what they did with the LinkedIn. We still don't know who signed her out of her LinkedIn. You think they can sign her out of her LinkedIn, but they can't hide any kind of online craziness? They scrubbed the shit out of this. Yeah, bullshit. They ain't selling feet pics. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. They want people to believe shit that our common sense it makes no sense of. Like, you're telling me a story that I can see. I can just tell that it's a lie. It makes no sense. And I'm wrong for questioning it. And we're not allowed to see none of the pictures. I pulled up a picture the other day of Nicole Brown Simpson's fucking neck blown out, head almost cut off, esophagus just laying there. What the fuck are these kids? What are these different? These people ain't special. You need the crime scene photos to know what happened. You don't trust reports. That's what the photos are for. Do you think anybody is going to go off? But they could. I mean, they could. Or they couldn't. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying it's more likely than not. And the first thing they come out with, they're treating it way different. The first thing they come out with, and the Chapins are like the biggest gatekeepers. They came out, it's not a love triangle, and it's not drug related. Ethan was naked, and there were drugs on the table that he was found in, the room that he was found in. I mean, where else have you seen them ever fucking redact the faces in an interview? In a police interview? Richard Allen wasn't. Fucking Sharilla wasn't. And she was a minor. But what's different? I want to see the fucking all of the pictures unredacted, period. Not because I like that kind of shit, because that's what tells you what happened. You need to look at the graphic, nasty fucking pictures to know what the fuck happened. You can't just listen to somebody tell you, yeah, they were cut 2 times on their neck and her face was bashed in. You know what I mean? Okay, show me. I'm a big boy. I handled it. You know what I mean? I've seen it live. I've seen people fucking splattered on the wall. You know what I mean? It's not fucking not normal. I've seen crime scene pictures. I've taken crime scene pictures. What's the fucking big deal? Because it's not how they said it was. It's not how they said it was at all. I don't believe that it was a knife attack. Period. Show me that it was a knife attack. In any other case in this fucking world, since the thank you, Hottie. Thank you. Should I mute for a minute and then come back? But that's what I was just saying. Yeah, Dylan's got her boots in the windows just like Maddie. That's what we were just talking about. Right. And Bethany and Josie looked exactly the same. They had the same color hoodie on, just with a white jacket on. Like, that could have been the same person. How do we know? And then they don't even release audio of Josie's. I'm still trying to get that. And then how the fuck a person that was in a house, Lakeland, that person was in this house, left, 4 people wound up dead. Exactly. I mean, I was a cop for 15 years. I mean, I'm not saying it to brag. I'm saying it to it, shit is how you're supposed to do it. You need to look at the shit. It's not, I mean, I understand not putting it on the internet. Not even that. I mean, not even that. Look at fucking the tabloids. They made money off that shit. I mean, what the fuck? Shit isn't, it doesn't get to, you don't get to choose how we fucking use our rights. If the families don't want to see it, don't fucking look. But anyway, back to Lakeland. How do you not fucking call her into the station? You call her on the phone for her first interview. And she was at the house. She says she left at 2 o'clock, but she didn't see the people who came home at 1:56. I'll be right back. I wasn't muting. I just got back. Right, and I don't understand how the families can't. I don't see how the families aren't leading the charge. I think the FBI needs to be dissolved. Gushers. Don't worry about it, Hottie. Mind your business. You're always worried about when I'm mute, what I'm eating. I'm just kidding. I like gushers. Oh, I dropped one. I'm still gonna eat it. Ew, no, I'm not. We have no need for a Federal Bureau of Investigation. Let the states investigate what the states need to investigate. Or keep the Federal Bureau of Investigation and just dial their. Yeah, oh, I love peanut butter M&Ms. They're so much better than Reese's Pieces. I tell my nieces. She hears like a bag of chips rattle. What you got? Like, you were just asleep. And let the FBI investigate the government. I don't have any popsicles. I don't want to talk about it. I'm rubbing my popsicle sticks together trying to make some money. I need popsicle money. I'm gonna stand on the corner. I'm not looking for drugs. I'm just looking for popsicles. Oh, creamsicles. I like eating a creamsicle and a fudge pop at the same time. You would think I'm 300 pounds. And the FBI sending. I don't know. I think yeah, let's talk about that. Right, I hear you. Christ, I'm spending so much money on public records. I hope my grandmother don't know I'm using her credit card. But what was the boots? What's that? I tried to FOIA the receipts. They said they don't keep track of it. I want to know who did this. What kind of craftsman? Just lovely work. Tag me in what? Oh shit. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. Lucy's back. It's like a window and a vent. So the boots in the window advertising services. Hanging a pair of stiletto boots or fetish wear in a window is a universal nonverbal sign that the sex worker specializes in boot worship, dominance, submission, or other fetish related services, enticing the client. The display acts as an invitation for clients with specific desires or those who wish to see the provider wearing them during the appointment. In cultural context, the red light district in Amsterdam is famous for allowing independent sex workers to rent window spaces because the competition is entirely visual. Because the competition is entirely visual. Workers use the props and distinct attire to stand out and clearly communicate their niche to the thousands of people walking by. Thanks, Matrix. Boot worship, right, exactly. What the fuck? You don't want to worship my boots, man. That's crazy. My boots aren't even allowed inside the house. Look, there's another. Oh, that's the same one. I was getting ready to say. That window it goes into the into the furnace room. That's what the girls at 112 King Road thought, Matrix. Wound up really faceless. What the hell is double dags? I don't know what that means. I live by myself. That's my rule. My shit ain't allowed in the house. I seen you on Dago. I was there. I was watching. Yeah, why the fuck do you still? Why would you need a window into the? Hey, what's up, El? Yeah, I seen you. You was in black and white. Let's see if we can find it. It's like here. Yeah, I know. Don't show the window. There's a screen. That screen looks about the same size as that window. Yeah, I really can't, like, I don't get out of my head about that's why they tore down the house, I think. Right, Kane, exactly. But I think the police thought there was something in here. They thought there was something that was hidden in this house. See, everybody that's talking about the light that Bethany seen came through the steps. There's no gaps. That's a wire, I think. But damn, now I just completely forgot what I thought. Oh, they thought there was something hidden in this house, like a stash of drugs or money or something. That's why they brought the HVAC guy. We can. We sure can. As soon as we get there. I ain't seen him yet. But they definitely took the vents off. And they have one picture of a complete vent. Look, they moved this table and the cups didn't ever move, but the knife did. So they thought something was in this house. And they searched it high and low. They brought when they said they brought cadaver dogs, they weren't cadaver dogs, I don't think. I think they were drug dogs. And they didn't find it. Did I say hey L? Sorry. Um right, exactly. It looks like it was stepped on, mashed. And they didn't find it. That's why they had the 24-hour security at the house, because they didn't want somebody to come back and retrieve the shit. So they put somebody at the house. That's why the Cowboys came back. They were searching one last time. As you notice, after the Cowboys came back, it got tore down a little while later, like a couple months, I think, half a year maybe. But they tore it down so people couldn't come retrieve whatever they thought was in here, and they buried it, or so they say, so they can never come back and get it. Gunderson was running around like crazy, and you notice the one guy on the body cam turned around and followed him back up the steps. And he didn't look like he liked that. But that's what I think. Why they tore it down. Why they tore it down. Why the HVAC guy came. Why there's a picture of just the vent. That's the only reason that I can think about why the bottom floor looks like a search warrant was executed on the bottom two floors. Right. He sent them out the house real quick. Go stand at the door. Go fucking do that. But there's a reason. There's only one reason to tear down the fucking crime scene. It's because you don't want something inside. Hey, Amy. You don't want something inside getting out. And I don't know what it is. what it was, but they surely, and they had a fucking a guard shack put out front. Pork chops. I want some. They had a guard shack put out front. I made steaks. I thought you was making pork chops. Not a whole lot, Amy. Just thinking about quitting YouTube and becoming a panhandler for popsicles. But only the good kind. I don't want no fucking off-brand shit. Don't be donating no dollar store popsicles. I mean, were they really pissing on it? I mean, or is that just a story we got? I'm bougie. Let's see what this is. This is the only thing I care about on this thing. You know how they this is an introvert crime. An introvert did this on introversion again. Was Dylan the introvert? What's up, Travis? Yeah, let's do it, man. Right, this one. %100% female incel. Thanks, Lucy. Appreciate it. So her room is set up This is the outside, the rear of the house. I always thought that, yeah, okay, never mind. American Psycho is a really good movie. And it looks like, to me, this looks like she cut the chin and peeled the chin down. See what I mean? Like, this is supposed to flip up. Yeah, no, it does. It says that. You can still send it, though. It's not a scam. Promise. I don't know why it says that. What the hell? PayPal is, locked. I don't know, frozen. I don't know. See, the way my account's set up, I got a savings and a checking. But I think it's like cut from like the chin down on both sides, and it's like peeled down, kind of like a long mouth. Lucy, I didn't tell the granny yet that I've been using her credit card for public record responses. Granny's got a gun. That's crazy. These pictures are wild. Thanks, Lucy. That was awesome. That's the first time I've seen him up close like that. I don't know. I think it's like a face, like it's like a bust with a with like the jaw peeled back. I think I don't know. Could be wrong, but you mean this one? Miss Q, you got it. Right, it couldn't be a legal crime scene. There's no way. First of all, a defense attorney isn't gonna agree and stipulate to the crime scene being torn down. No way in hell. No way in hell. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like the head of a person. Is that? I mean, I don't know. Anybody else got any ideas? It looks like it's like looking up, and its chin's hanging down. That's the only thing I can think of. At least 80%. Two p.m.'s better. I still say that's like some kind of code. Weren't they chanting Daddy Green? At some kind of... it was in your video, wasn't it? First of all, let me pay for a school that my daughter goes to, and I see him on Son of a Bitch in the news. Everybody screaming Daddy Green. I'm gonna be in jail. But I'm gonna whoop his ass. Now I'm gonna need a meeting. Pronto. Is that dog shit? Exactly. The butterfly effect. Oh, look at that. Showing how easy it would be to walk down from Walenta. Pink cards above what? Oh, I think they're pictures, maybe? Or, prostitute handouts, advertisements. Yeah, I know what that means. There's a number on them. Call it. There you go. 208-991-0706. What the fuck? That's what I said. Ads for prostitutes. Memorable moments. You'll never forget. Call it, Kane. I don't know how to bring like invite people on, like, or I would. But y'all know I'm a little slow. I think that's the most interesting thing in all these pictures. And they don't even know they got this picture. Of course. Because the house is torn down. There's no whores in the whorehouse. Or should I say there's no house for the whores? Let's see. $208 991 0706. I feel like we've seen this before. Is there? There we go. Everything's dirty in this fucking house except the screws that hold on the fucking vent cover. If that shit picks up, I could have told you that. That's what the paper says. You gotta ask them what they do. Oh, hey, there's a way. You can tell. They need their vents cleaned. Look at the shit. Yep. No, they're not. Amy, that gave me a headache trying to read it. Look, there's another rolled up dollar bill. But this was not about drugs. Hey, perspective. That's an Arizona tag. How did Jack go to high school with Xana if she was from Arizona? I got you. I was just messing with you. No, these are the first ones. The first ones that came out. I believe it. I think Xana was moving. I think Xana and her mother were closer than they thought than they make out to be. No, yeah. Well, they're just so old. Everybody, they just come out with new ones. Like, these are old crime scene pics. We need new ones. I'd like to know what's on this phone. That bitch. That's a good one right there. You know, this looks really familiar. The phone next to Xana in her room looked just like this. And this is the check from the yeah, this got ran over or something. Or somebody busted her in the head with it. Got stepped on or something. Why isn't this taken as evidence? Why didn't they take the Yeah, thanks, thanks, Kane. You're the man. Is Travis still in here? Travis, I got your donation, man. Thank you. If you're still in here. Right. It should all be evidence. 100%. I don't know what you should say. Christ. Ask me if they do feet pics. I'll be right back. No, I'm not muted. I just got back. I had to get more gushers. And I'll never understand why forensics didn't come in for 2 days. That's crazy. And look, they got the shit redacted. That's crazy. This popcorn bag is evidence. Look, but it's not redacted here. Like, what kind of assholes? I buy them so they're mine. They're lucky if they get any. That makes no sense. Me too. I could live off of it. Who doesn't keep their tomatoes in the fridge? Is that wrong? Am I not supposed to keep tomatoes in the fridge? I guess I shouldn't live my life by how anything in this house is. Oh, here it is. This is the thing right here. Oh, I like Mike and Ike's too. But I think my favorite is Gushers. No? You don't keep your tomatoes in the refrigerator? That's weird. Exactly. Right. And I never understood why they took this out and took a picture of it. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this. Tell me if this bed, okay, top, bottom, left, right. Okay? Does this look like how we're told they were found? Like with one of their legs hanging off the side, the sheath right here. Like, because the bottom of the bed had no blood on it where it was sitting at in the house. So this has got to be the top. Right? How does this add up? Where it doesn't. This bed, it doesn't add up. It definitely doesn't look like two bodies were here. No, because this is the short side. This is the long side. This would be the long end, right? Even if it was, if this was the top, this would be the bottom. Her leg, what? There was no either way. I don't think so. Because I think this is the tall side. And this is the long, this is the, I mean, this is the short side, or I don't know. Fuck, Jesus Christ. This is the short side. And this is the tall side. Unless this is Xana's bed. I don't know. Xana's bed was gray, was it? I think this one's Xana's. Did they take all the mattresses? Is that a mattress too? It could be. It does make sense for Ethan. Right, exactly. No, this is the mattress. Oh, behind it? Yeah, okay. Exactly. Yeah, you know what? That does look like how they say Ethan was laying. You can see it: head, torso, feet. You think? Right. How are we supposed to be okay with the killers walking free? Because even if Koberger did this, he didn't do it by himself. And I'd want everybody accountable. Look, they took everything off us down to the metal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was Ethan. It looks like Ethan. Ethan's like Xana's bed. Because this would be the south wall of the house. The east, the west wall. The west wall. Yeah, that's probably. No, it's not reliable at all. Thing is, the evidence would make more sense if we could see the pictures, the crime scene photos. And I also want to know how they got this car back. Did they transport it? I got something in a fucking eyeball. Fuck. I mean, I know they didn't drive it, but did they put it in a container? If he ever gets found, if he ever gets like exonerated, I always said I don't think he's in jail either. Because everybody says, "Oh, he's a Fed, he's a Fed, he's a Fed." You realize if he was to be the face, if he was just the to be the face, he's not going to be in jail. If he's just going to be the face of the crime, he's just going to be in jail. He's just going to be a name and a number, and he's going to be off living his life. And when they have a court hearing, he's going to show up. But the way I feel, he can't be in jail. If you know you didn't do this shit, how are you sitting so son of a bitch and quiet? Or he's just not even in jail. He's just an actor playing a role. Well, excuse me. That's batch one. Nope, we don't. Phoenix said she tried. Got no response. So, this is batch one. I'll come up tomorrow morning. I don't know, probably 11. I gotta do field day tomorrow morning with my kids' school. Yeah, Ann Taylor's definitely blocking it. But appreciate you guys for coming, man. Watching me. watching this shit show. Yeah, I mean, we'll do batch 2 tomorrow. Batch 2 is Koberger's house, I think. Koberger's apartment. Um, and then we'll maybe do 2 and 3 tomorrow. Go back. Yeah, but even if he took the fall, I think they were just like, hey, be the guy that's going to be the guy that takes the fall. You don't have to be in jail. You just be the face. So, about 10 o'clock tomorrow, maybe 10, 11. I'll come out. We'll do the next batch. Right, exactly. He probably never set foot in a jail, in a prison. So, who knows? We can't know because we aren't allowed to know. And we're not allowed to know because we're just the assholes. Okay. What time, Kane? How the hell am I supposed to know when you get home? It would take your cheeks, Matrix. Maybe. Maybe he got his first pink sock. De nada. You guys stay cool. Appreciate you guys coming.